Okay, AR-15 Snob Free. Just wanted to do another video. Wanted to touch on a couple things to highlight Acme Machines' new Generation 2 handguards. I just got some of them in because we're going to be doing another giveaway soon for Christmas. But I just wanted to go over some things because these new Generation 2 handguards are really, really nice for the price. This is actually the test upper that was sent to me to test, some of the Acme Machines stuff. This was I think it's kind of like a Generation 1.5 handguard. It's in key mod. It's a 15-inch. I've been beating the hell out of this upper, and it's been running great. But there was a couple things that I didn't particularly like with it, but I was also taking into the fact that it's at a lower price point, so you can't expect a lot out of it. My main gripe, which I commented before on some reviews, was that the angles, and especially the edges for the key mod, they're pretty sharp. So it's really just a finishing kind of issue. Running your hand across it's almost like not as bad as a cheese grater, but that's what comes into my head. And I actually mentioned this to Sean at Acme Machine, and he told me that the newer generations were going to be changed up a little bit, and that they were going to be deburring some of the edges, rounding them out, and making them overall a little bit nicer. Well, I got the Gen 2 handguard in, and without a doubt, it's definitely much better as far as the finish goes. Anodizing is still about the same. It's a good anodizing. It's kind of like a flat, silky black, real smooth. You can tell it's good quality, especially for the price. But yeah. So, anyways, I wanted to show you some of this stuff because it's kind of like these little fit and finish things are kind of stuff that I look for whenever I'm buying a product. Because even though this handguard right here worked 100%, a handguard is really just meant to be a handguard. It's guarding your hand from a hot barrel. That's really its most important function, and it does that. And whenever it's mounted, it's straight. It's not warped or anything like that, and you can run your backup iron sights on it, and it works great. But it's the little details that add up with price on a certain product. So just to show you real quick, grab one of my other uppers, and also this is a Bowtac barrel spline tool. Very, very good kit to look into if you're going to be doing any builds, especially removing old barrel nuts that might be really stuck. Basically the way it's designed, I've kind of touched on this before, it's really cool. It uses the barrel extension. It locks into the lugs, and similar to your actual bolt, and it locks into the barrel extension, thereby putting any torque on the steel barrel instead of your aluminum upper. So if you think about it, it's only like $60, something like that, but it's a really good kit to use if you're going to be doing any installs. So here's one of my uppers. This is a Daniel Defense MFR XS in a 15-inch. Really high grade shit. I love it. But you're paying $300 for this handguard. I have it in M-Lock. They also have it in key mod. It's kind of hard to really see, zoom in a little bit, but the edges of the M-Lock are really nice and polished out. They're not sharp. They're rounded. When you grab it, it doesn't feel like you're cutting up your hand. I mean, it's just smooth, really smooth, and it's really nice to work with. So now, this handguard, like I said, it's a $300 handguard. So you better believe that they're going to go through everything to make this really, really high quality, because you're paying $300 for this kit, and it needs to perform. But it also, it's $300 fucking dollars, so it better be well worth it. A lot of people would argue that it's not worth it. I would kind of argue that as well, but I had the money to burn, and this handguard really caught my eye, and I really like it, so I bought it. But yeah, so these little tiny, finishing qualities that just put it, a step up. Now, I'll show you the new handguards, the Gen 2s from Acme Machine, because I'm really, really liking these. It is the exact same design. You can see between the both of them, they're exactly the same. Same kind of milling, you know, everything is basically the same. The difference is those little tiny features. Just like with these key mod holes, they round the edges just a little bit. And overall, it's just a nicer, smoother product. Plus, with these newer models, they actually laser engrave Acme's name on the side of them. But these handguards right here, like I showed you, my beautiful Daniel Defense over here, that's a $300 handguard. This right here is a $50 handguard. And I mean, it's great. It's a really, really good, solid handguard. This one's also in 15-inch. It doesn't use the same kind of technology as far as how it locks onto your upper receiver, and that's also where cost comes in. And this is just a generic, basic slim rail, kind of like a Noveske, and it just uses a timeable barrel nut that you attach the hardware to lock the handguard in place. So it's relatively simple, but it's just these little tiny finishing touches that I really like, and it makes it really well worth looking into and buying. I did not buy this. It was actually sent to me because we're having another fucking giveaway. So basically, details are going to be coming up about this, but you might notice that this upper is coated with the Adamantium X finish from Acme. I did not buy 2 uppers because I do not have that kind of money. So this is actually going to be one of the giveaway prizes. You get your iron sights that are really, really good quality. Just case in point, I mean, these things, they lock up really well. They're not spring-loaded or anything, but these things, I mean, there's very, very little wiggle. I mean, my Magpuls have more wiggle than this, and they're on sale for like $60, $65. These are on like sale for like $30 for the set. But yeah, so we're going to be doing another giveaway soon. Details are going to be coming up. Stay tuned for that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, or if you want like in-depth, closer pictures, if you're interested in maybe looking at buying one of these, just let me know. I can get you some. And thanks for watching.